Oh my God. Welcome. Welcome
Hello.
to DoubleXP Podcast. Season 4, Episode 6, Part 3. Try 3.
Third time's the charm, they say.
Yeah. I am your host, Kay. I am joined tonight, as always, by Punisher, lowercase t, and the Laughing Hat. Thank you all for being here. We apologize that it has taken this long for this episode to come out. We've been waiting on this DragonAge appreciation. And the puns and the dad jokes and all the stuffs I left in my damn notebook. So I'll be fine. I have it typed out too. All right. So.
Gotcha.
How was your guys' week? How was the last 3 weeks? How's the fans' last 3 weeks? What's happened, y'all? What games we been playing?
Talk to us, please.
What have we been doing?
Yeah.
But we'll start in the room. So what's up with the three of you?
I learned to play the CPAP.
Ah, yes.
Indeed. He did. You did.
I heard that's difficult
so glad
and expensive.
That you finally did
well,
that.
you know, the insurance is doing the expensive part, so
that's good.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Somebody
For
gave
those
you
For those not in the know, the reason why I missed, I wasn't going to be in last week's episode anyways, even though that all happened, is I had to go do a sleep study. And during the sleep study, they figured out that I stopped breathing 124 times in an hour. Not that much. And my oxygen got down to like 51%. Who knew? No wonder I kept falling asleep during the day.
Sound like I haven't been working around it for the last 6 months.
you know, it's only a thing.
No.
Yeah, it's only a thing.
Yeah. So, real quick, hello, Mom, Tracy, Tony. I'm sorry, whoever this is doing it to.
And
I apologize.
Whoever you
are. I'll look on my phone. It's probably Mike. It is.
Yeah, I bet it
The
is.
streamer
Hi,
really hates
guys.
him.
Poor Mike.
Poor Mike.
Hey,
Poor
Mike.
Mike.
Is it Mike? Oh, no.
It really is.
Is that Mike too?
Man.
Or is that someone else?
Hey, Mike. What day is it, Mike? Mike. Mike. What day is it? Hump day.
Hump
Yeah, it's Mike still. All right. I'm just going to leave my phone up just in case. It's
Look at that.
Inception.
You know,
Okay.
there's this
Stream
like some
inception.
people will have on their like setups, they'll have like a phone mount so that they can see the stream, like the comments and stuff constantly.
That's a good idea. But see, we've got the convenience of StreamYard with it right on the side.
Wowee.
Right
Wowee.
here where we can
Wow.
see it.
Gee willikers.
A humpless hump day.
How did you know how much it was
Oh,
going,
I'm
Mike?
sorry about the lack of humps. That stinks. Ouch, my tooth. Did you hear that clang?
I
over the
I
don't know
wonder
if
what
anybody
that was.
My
That was my
God,
tooth
dude.
on this
Lady
cup.
lumps.
God.
That sounded
All right.
painful.
So I started playing Dreamlight Valley because at Leona's recommendation, and Pun's been playing it as well. It's quite cute.
Looks pretty
It's
cute.
cute.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do with this game. Okay, I just want to say it has nothing to do with it, but for some reason it reminds me of Viva Pinata, which is an absolutely adorable game. I highly recommend it if you guys have never played that. It's on Rare Replay, which is on Game Pass.
That's
What do you
OG
know?
right there.
But it's something about the music and the vibe. I don't know, but it's like Animal Crossing and Stardew and Disney and
Except for Disney. It's awesome.
other stuff.
Love it.
Yeah, it's good. But
Chilling with Merlin and Goofy like crazy all week.
Some may call it virtual homesteading.
Virtual homesteading. Interesting.
Okay.
I can
That's
see
what I
it.
would call it.
I could see it, I guess.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right, Viva Pinata is such a good game. I don't know. I spent a lot of hours on it, particularly the first one. But I don't know, with the candies, and you could make new ones. Like I specifically remember making the moth one like fly through a torch, and it became like a torch bug. pinata.
That's cute. So
That's
it didn't
cool.
die. That's cool.
No, it
Yeah,
like
I figured
morphed it.
a pinata flying through fire would just like.
It wasn't a
away.
moth. It wasn't a moth. No, the moth, I forget. It was just like a lightning bug, I think. I forget what the moth did. Now I don't even remember. But yes, they are little pinatas. No, they don't burn up because it's not realistic. The whole point of the game is that you're like shipping off pinatas to kids' birthday parties.
Okay.
Oh,
Did the moth
okay,
turn
that's-
into a man and invade
that's
West
pretty
Virginia?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
My
Uh-huh.
man!
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the premise of Viva Pinata.
I
Actually,
mean,
I had
loosely.
no idea.
Me
Well, that's
either, honestly.
cute. That's cute as a little button.
If I remember correctly, I mean, Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's if that's it. You get to beat the shit out of them. You can smack them with a shovel and technically kill them. It
A
breaks them
shovel?
apart and it leaves behind candy. Sometimes you got to
Oh.
smack them because, like, if there's like a mouse and a cat,
To show
the
'em
cat
who
will
the
try to
boss
get the
is.
mouse, or a snake, and you got to bonk them to get them to stop. But and they can get sick if they eat bad candy.
Oh,
Poor
that's
little
okay. That's pretty
things.
cute.
It's listen. Okay. So moving on. We've talked enough about Viva Pinata. Could never talk enough about it.
Oh,
Real
gosh.
quick, this week's interactive post, because I forgot like 2 weeks in a row, but whatever, it worked out. So, I thought this was going to get a lot more traction than it did, but nope. Fuck me, I guess. We only
Never
got
mind.
like 7 answers. Y'all suck.
Wow.
I'll say it.
I
This is a
couldn't.
good
I'm
one.
sorry. I
You could have picked anybody. Hottest
I-
video game protagonist and or antagonist.
I had to
You
really
didn't
think
have
about
to
it
do
because
both.
I hadn't played DMC in a while. It didn't hit me until really late this week. I'm sorry.
That's a good
Why
one,
didn't-
though.
It was, huh?
Why didn't I think Lady D?
See,
no.
there you go.
How did, why
And
does
I know that
nobody
there's
think?
other bad
Oh.
guys out there that I think are cute, but I couldn't think of anybody except for the old Seed Feller, because it was the most recent game that I played with a bad guy that wasn't fugly, which it's kind of hard to find bad guys that aren't fugly. Let's just
It
be
is.
honest.
That's
I mean, like in
totally
You're not
anime
playing
universe,
enough,
there's
like-
a little bit more chance,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
that's what I was,
That's
sure.
true.
That's
That's true.
cool.
I thought it would get more traction too. I mean, that was a good example from Germ here. Lady, what's her face? Like the internet was collectively simping over her for
Mhm.
Like,
yeah.
months.
Where did she pop
Before the
up?
game even launched.
Right? Yeah. And you,
Mhm.
not the first mention. Come on.
Giant kitty goth mommy.
Maybe, honestly, we've thought about moving it later just because we're just dirty mouthed and rotten individuals, and
Gotta-
we're all
gotta
adults
watch
here
it.
anyway.
To the
I've
core of.
never said a wordy dirt.
You're the reason.
Yeah.
We were all fine at monitoring our language, but no.
Yeah.
My
Sure.
filter broke. I'm sorry. Or it was just never delivered. I don't know. One of the
Yeah.
Did it ever exist in the first place?
Who
Okay,
knows? It got lost in shipping by fucking FedEx.
Master Chief. There you go, Tracy.
Yo,
Yeah.
Master Chief? Nice.
I mean, he's tall.
John.
I mean,
Okay.
You know why they call him John 3:6? It's John 3:16 from the Bible because it's 3 foot 16 inches.
Wow. That's.
I mean, the dude's like 7 foot tall.
Wait, 16 inches.
That means 4 foot.
Yeah. 3 foot 16 inches, buddy. That's a carpenter if I ever heard one.
There we go. There we go.
Build
You gotta
me
put it on
a
16-inch
table, she'll be
centers, you know.
sturdy as a willow. Okay, work lurking, but want to say hello. Thank you. Nice.
Hiya.
Hey.
Nice.
oh,
What's up?
Buddy old palo friend. Okay, so now I will try to come up with a better interactive post for you heathens.
heathens.
Yo, it was a
next
great
week.
pose. What I'll tell you what it was. I know exactly the reason why it didn't get as much traction. People didn't want to expose their own kinks.
Valid. Fair.
We don't kink
They're
shame
like,
here,
if I say
Well,
say
sometimes,
Annabelle from Animal Crossing, I'm gonna catch some shit. That's what they're thinking.
Wow, that's a lot.
Is that what
of people.
you're thinking?
Yeah,
Listen
that was my
Listen
first
here.
thought.
I have no filter. Straight up.
Yeah, that's fair.
We
You
just
like a
talked about it.
filterless cigarette. Remember that old lady that used to
Camels.
come into Idson's, as the sign used to say, and get them, filterless. Was it Camels? No, we had USA Golds too that were filterless.
Let me get the
God,
filter.
she
Let's see
sounded.
what
Oh yeah, she
goes.
sounded pretty rough. She sounded pretty rough.
I remember her.
The
I
full
liked her, though.
100s.
I think I remember her.
If it's
I
the one I'm
remember-
thinking of, I liked her.
There was like one person that got him. No one picked Carrion as a hot character and really let me down. I'm not familiar Carrion.
Is that
giant
that's
like tentacle thing? I'm pretty sure, right?
That's what I was
From-
thinking.
From Carrion, the game. It's a
Okay, that would be why
yeah.
I never played that. All right. Well then, why didn't you pick it? God.
Why didn't you hit the blue link?
Yeah.
That's my question, Mike.
I wasn't going to point it out. Now who's kink shaming? Maybe he doesn't want to.
Listen, I'll shame your kinks all day long.
All right. So, screenshot of the week. We didn't have a clip, right?
No clip.
No
Okay.
clip? No.
Nope.
We had, was it 6? No, there was one that was posted really, really late. It was by
Post one.
It
I
was
think
Dan
Button?
Zach.
Bailey.
No, Dan Bailey. That's
Yeah, it was
right.
Dan.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking about Zach. Oh, I saw him on Instagram earlier. Okay. Yes. So sorry that one kind of was late consideration. But hang on, I gotta find it.
We'll roll it over.
Jacob, he's not here. He's not here. But
course
that's
he's not.
fine. He's not here. Should we give it? Should we
Wow.
even give it to him now?
Yeah, why is he not
You know
here?
what? Revoked.
Right. I gotta take it
You know
back.
what?
We
No,
take it back.
I'm gonna.
What's
where
the
I
is
tell you what
mother?
he's doing. He's playing Cyberpunk, but not like the game. He's playing the
The
TTRPG
tabletop.
version.
Yeah.
Oh, so he okay.
So
So
he's
should I
playing
just?
with his. He's playing with his cooler friends. He's
Yeah.
want to hang
okay.
out. Yeah.
So should I
okay.
bother to tell him that he won screenshot or just?
Yeah. You know what?
You tell him. You could tell Avery they're both in the same place right now.
Yeah.
Not here.
Not here.
Wow.
Not here. Okay. Well, congratulations,
Never mind.
Jacob. Whenever you don't watch this, because you probably won't. Round of applause, everybody. Woo! Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Picking you up, Jacob.
we've got some news tonight, right? Yeah, we didn't
We
do.
do.
I did not do an upcoming releases video, but we do have some news. I know lowercase t's got some stuff he's excited about here.
Oh.
Share some big news. Some
Oh,
pretty big news. All right. So let's, without further ado,
Adieu.
adieu.
Adieu. It's been a long day. I'm so sorry that one got away from me.
God,
Ow.
it's been
I woke
Phew.
up. Wait, when did I wake up? At
Like
4:54
something like that. It was like 5
to go
till 5.
pee,
Yeah.
and then I never went back to sleep.
Oh God,
It's
that
been a
sucks.
pretty long few days. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, that being said, Mr. T.
Oh, first
I
up.
pity the
Okay. Okay, let me get my little
you
additional
Jacob?
screen here. All right. So, I've actually got 3 bits of news.
Woo.
I have been excited to share a couple of these. One of them is a late addition. First up, now this is a good news, bad news type of deal, so don't be alarmed. Per their official Twitter, Splitgate, the Portal meets Halo Arena shooter, has confirmed that it has ceased development and will receive no more major updates. However,
So it means that there's a 2 coming out.
However, 1047 Games have confirmed that their servers will remain up for the foreseeable future, and that they are directing their attention to a new project, also a shooter, also with portals, still set in the Splitgate universe, running on Unreal Engine 5. Don't know when it's coming out.
So they're
kinda,
doing like a Titanfall to Apex type of thing?
I tell you what they're doing. They're going to take some Titans and they're going to bring in Titans. So Titan portals. Titan portals. Just think of it, man.
Interesting. That's interesting. I have been excited to share that just because, Splitgate was our first and only DoubleXP tournament that we have ever hosted.
Yes.
That's kind of got a special place in our hearts, man.
Well, so they're not going to do events or battle passes or anything?
No, they just said like tweaks and fixes, no more major content updates. Yeah. The Splitgate you
Wow.
see now
They
will
were
be
not-
whatever it continues to be.
They
Yeah.
really had a very short run. Okay.
Yeah, but they're making something new, something cool, so that works.
Okay.
News bit number 2. Bear with me.
Oh, real quick, in answer to your question, Mike, I suppose the Unreal Engine 5 would be probably they got such success off of their first one that they now have money to afford such luxuries.
It's literally just going to be Splitgate again, but in Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
They did specify that there would still be portals and it's still a shooter, so I mean, and it is in the same universe too, so it's pretty direct correlation, so we'll see what happens.
All right.
But anywho, the next bit of news, okay? So,
Portal
rumor. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Rumor right now, not an official leak. We will find out in a couple of days. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 remasters are rumored to be in the works and potentially announced at this year's Tokyo Game Show, which is running now, but Konami's presentation is not until Friday. The rumor indicates that the games will release on all modern consoles and Steam. If this is true, this will be the first time the 3 titles have been available on Switch, PS4, and Steam. Xbox consoles can already play 2 and 3 via backwards compatibility, but they've never been able to play the first Metal Gear Solid. So everybody knows that's my favorite series. That's all I play, blah, blah, blah.
He was playing 5 right up until...
I'm working on all the achievements for 5. Yeah. Again,
Nice.
I did it on PlayStation. We'll do it on Xbox now.
As
So
a completionist.
Stay tuned. Friday, Konami's presentation at TGS could be super cool. We'll see. I'll freak out. I'll be at work, but I'll freak out. They'll hear me down the hall freaking out at games I already own.
If it isn't already named so, they should name it KonamiCon.
That's got a ring to it. I dig
Yeah.
it.
It
I dig
does.
it. And then finally, Breath of the Wild sequel. Official name now is The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and it will release in May of next year.
Tears
cool.
of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
I know someone whose birthday is in May.
But
Yeah.
who also hasn't really played the first one very much. So.
I was talking about Leona.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
What I'm saying with you said that Metal Gear Solid 3 is going to be remastered. I want them to include that 2-week mission that someone posted.
Ow.
Well, see,
I want to play that.
The boss in question is actually in the game. His fight just doesn't take 2 weeks, needless to say.
I want them to include that as like an option. Like you start the level and it's like, do you want the next 2 weeks of your life to be this mission? And then you can hit yes or you can hit no.
Sure.
And depending on what you pick, you get to do that fight.
Or
I don't know if I would
mandatory
ever
yes.
do that.
Mandatory yes. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's some North Korea shit right there.
God, speaking of, I don't know if anybody else was going to talk about this, but speaking of remasters, it was shared in the group and has been all over the internet about old GoldenEye getting
Right?
a remaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Every
something
week.
about multiplayer not being on Xbox, but it's on Switch. So I guess they mean like live multiplayer. The article that I read did not talk specifically about any online multiplayer. It was just 4-player split screen. So one would assume that would still be on the Xbox version, because what would be the point? I mean, really,
Right?
it's a good game, but come on, we spend a lot more
Yeah.
time shooting each other than AIs.
And LAN parties don't happen anymore. I mean, they need to, but
Right. Yeah.
I know. That's all we did every weekend during the summer in high school is LAN parties every weekend. That was it.
Yeah.
Pizza stacked all the way to the ceiling. Gears of War, Call of Duty, Halo.
There's a lot of May
Doc and punched
birthdays.
my nuts.
I'm getting continually more sad. Please, that's enough. That's
It's a
enough.
fucking face your inner child. Pull that sheet off.
This little hat. Okay.
Oh.
God, I think there was something else that a bit of your news. Oh, Steam. I don't know if we mentioned this on this show. I don't really remember reading it, but it was announced before about Tesla putting the entire Steam library in their cars. Did you see that?
Do I remember that? No,
Oh,
actually. no.
Elon's testing
And
it out
their
right now. He
cars.
probably himself. Yes.
That's pretty
in their
great.
vehicles, having the
It's really
entire
cool.
Steam
You
library
can hop on and you
integrated.
can play any game you want. You see here, I'm shooting people into space. What I plan to do with in real life, I can actually do in the car right now.
Or I could just put my Steam Deck in my 2001 Cavalier and achieve the same result.
Just
You're
some
right.
duct tape. That's all you need.
Yeah.
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 And, just harming the environment more and more with our
Bluetooth
gas
controller.
consumption.
No problem.
Not
No
a big
problem.
deal.
Yep.
That's my
Listen.
favorite hobby.
We're doing it
Electric
for years.
cars and gas cars both have a lot of pollution. Hydrogen emission pollution, same difference, right? I consider it. But hydrogen, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Running cars on water.
There you go.
Just
So
God knows
crazy.
we have enough of it.
From our tears. Ooh,
Right.
what has life come to?
Break down the spine.
Wow, I could run my car off of PMS. That would be something.
Yeah.
Roll
All
the
right. So
tears.
pun. You got some news?
Actually, I'm a loser. I don't.
All right. Jern, you got any news?
I've got two things of news. Back to Elon here.
Circling
From
back.
PC Mag is reporting that Starlink is now selling their high performance dish to residential users. The regular residential disc is $500 or $599. I had the number here. Yeah, it's $599, and it's like $110 a month, and you get their satellite internet.
What
anywhere.
I was gonna say, what is this? What'd you call it? The Starlink?
Starlink
Starlink.
is it's another one of Elon's ventures with SpaceX, where they launch satellites, and then for a monthly fee, you buy the antenna, and for a monthly fee you get internet anywhere. You can put it in a fucking car if you wanted to. You just have to have the antenna, and the speeds were increased from from the range of 50 to 200 megabytes to 150 to 300 megabytes. But they've started selling their high performance satellite or high performance antenna, which is $2,500. Big beefy price.
Wow.
It doesn't improve your speeds, but if you live in an area that's considered a rugged area, so like really high temperatures, really low temperatures, a lot of snow, you Canadians, this is for you. Or if you're, like closer to the poles or the equator, you don't get as many satellites in those areas. This will help you get the better bandwidth. And it's just a one-time fee, and they lowered the monthly price from $500 for that down to $110. Same as regular.
500 fucking
Phew.
wow.
Wow.
It was usually
and you said megabytes, not megabits, right? You said megabytes.
You said megabytes.
Megabits is
Oh.
what I'm
Okay,
saying.
all right. Because I was
I'll
sitting here
say.
thinking, I was like,
Yeah.
oh damn, that's some fast internet.
Right?
150 megabytes.
Chantel up your game, man.
Can it pick up Wi-Fi 20,000 leagues under the sea? You know what? I want to know that. Yes.
Good question.
Sure.
That's
Can we stick the antenna?
You could probably go a little bit underwater, maybe. I doubt it, actually. Because it's kind of like line of sight.
Yeah.
So if there's clouds in the sky, this actually will, this high performance satellite or antenna, I keep calling it a satellite, it works better through less visible skies.
Okay. All right. And your other bit of news there?
My other bit of news is pertaining to Halo and 343 Industries.
Okay.
Back a ways in the June community update from 343, they reported that they were looking at purchasable Spartan points for the MCC, the Master Chief Collection. So you could literally just buy shit and not have to worry about leveling up. A lot of people were worried that that's going to make it to where it's going to be impossible to get shit unless you purchase it, because they'll just make it so much harder to get and then force you to buy it. But they they per quote from the Halo Waypoint .com update, we can confirm that we will not be further pursuing purchasable Spartan points for MCC. So that's good for the Halo community, and just good all around.
I saw something recently about this, not for Halo, but just having items that can be either bought versus being earned for players that have money and no time, and then players that have time and no money. And I kind of, especially recently, trying to get up early and do gym in the morning and work and all that stuff like that, I don't feel like playing games very long. Maybe an hour and a half. And that's like my lazy games because I'm tired. Like that's not even, I haven't played Apex really consistently in several days. So just haven't even had the desire. And like that's, I don't think that it should be super difficult to earn at that point, but I do understand why there is an allure to wanting to purchase items. If something's behind like Plague, 5,000 hours of this game, like nope.
Can't do it, Chief. Nope.
No siree, Bob.
No can do, Chief. But one of the things with this changes is they're actually going to remove barriers that have been making it hard to earn points. So for the people who don't have time, they're just going to make it easier. And they're also removing, like, you had a 100-point cap, so that's gone too.
Okay, cool. I like to chronically save, so that's always nice. I have 2 million blood points on Dead by Daylight. I keep 2 million. I have to spend it to get below the cap.
I was like that for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of related, not really. They have bunny ears on a new set of armor. Just a
That's pretty cute.
That's
That is.
cute.
Oh.
Good
Okay.
on ya.
Well, I suppose if that's everybody's news, that's everyone's news, bud.
It's our news.
Wherever our Canadians at.
Tracy?
We've got this week. week's game appreciation that Pun's been stewing on for quite a while.
I have.
She'll be very relieved to get this done and out of the way.
Maybe, but it also means then I got to start doing another one.
Right. I know. I've finally been getting to where I've been playing Far Cry 5 more, but
because it's just like I'm not sure what to do. After a while, I'm like, what do I do?
You could do Dreamlight Valley.
I actually thought you might want to do that one, but I can do it. Totally, I can do it.
I was thinking about doing it, but I've already said that I was going to do Far Cry, so it'll be another whatever month.
Person.
Yeah, I'll totally do Dreamlight Valley.
Kirsten, I need appreciation from you for Rainbow Six Siege. If you would be so kind.
Why don't you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do it, Jeremy?
I don't appreciate games because they make me sad. And
really?
It's because all you play is Apex.
What's the word?
What do you expect?
Okay, so yes, it is time.
It's
time. Let us
Lettuce.
Tomato.
Oh shoot.
Let us go. But it's still one of my best ones.
I love that.
Is.
I love it.
That was like the first one I ever made, first or second.
It is.
And it was.
It still is. Okay. All right. Let me find my thing here. All right. Are you ready? All right. Developed by BioWare and published by EA in 2014, we have the masterpiece that is DragonAge Inquisition. It was met with general acceptance, facing a few negative reviews, such as the enemy battles being a little too repetitive, the main plot being a little bit lackluster, and gameplay wasn't as smooth as it could have been. Positive reviews, however, praised it for its memorable characters, impressive and beautiful open-world exploration, and decent questing. This is the third installment in the series, but easily stands on its own. So whether you're just getting introduced to the world of Thedas or you're a well-seasoned veteran, this game has a lot to offer. You pick your character race of either human, elf, dwarf, or the race of Kunari. Then you pick your class of either rogue, warrior, or mage. Each race has their own background and history, and it's really fun, playing the different ones because of the unique dialogue options and interactions you can have throughout the story. Each one's different. It's great. I mentioned this feature a few Wednesdays back. At the end of character finalization, in the beginning before you start playing, you have the option to import a custom world, which you can do by going to DragonAgeKeep.com. And on this site, you can build a quote-unquote tapestry of key events and their choices from the previous games that can cross over into Inquisition. I really enjoy this feature for quick setups when I don't want to just play all the games. And if you choose not to import, they'll just upload a default world state. So it is very nice. The story starts with your character emerging from the Breach, a giant tear in the sky that's pouring monsters and demons into Thedas, led by a creature known as Corypheus. Armed with a mysterious mark on your hand and leading a newly formed Inquisition as its Inquisitor, you set out to gather allies and resources to seal the Breach before it swallows the world. I do enjoy the combat system in this game. However, I can understand why folks said it was too repetitive a little bit. The respawn timers on enemies are sometimes crazy fast. They like to come in clumps, and teammates tend to engage with enemies from a very silly distance away, which is not actually a big deal to me. It's extra materials, always for crafting, plus XP, and I mean, we're all about that here. You can also craft and enchant your own armor, weapons, and the mods for them, provided you have the materials and schematics, which can be bought or found by exploring. You have a utility wheel you can pull up in battle that gives access to basic party commands and potions. You can command your party to hold, disengage, attack the same target as you, or you can switch between playing as different party members. They also have if you want to up your game a little further, you can go and customize the abilities and battle behaviors of each party member for more custom strategy style. I don't do that because I suck. During your wanderings, you will come across smaller versions of the Breach. I think I skipped a part here. I did, sorry. Level up points are spent in class trees, and you can build your character however you wish. There is a way to respec if you don't like your build, so don't panic. If you come to the sudden realization that some people are just not good healers, it's me, I'm some people. Okay, during your wanderings, you will come across smaller versions of the Breach called Rifts that the Inquisitor's Mark can close. These give good drops for rare materials and items, so remember to loot them afterwards. Also, Each rift
My
that you
bad.
close. Wait, what?
I had the completely wrong picture up. Sorry, interrupting.
Oh,
Interrupting
you're
cow. Moo.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
Each rift that you close, and this also includes like completed quests, adds to your reputation, which earns your Inquisition perk points to spend on things like rare stocks from merchants, extra XP from different sources, and special deliveries of rare crafting materials. I could go on all day about the exploration in this game, guys. There is a plethora of books, histories, maps, quests, and collectibles scattered absolutely everywhere. This game is delightfully immersive in that regard, and each area is unique and has a lot to uncover. And the scenery speaks for itself. This game is still easy on the eyes, even at 8 years old. The characters are memorable and unique, all with their own backstories, interactions, side quests, and love-hate relationship trackers on how they feel towards the Inquisitor. I would advise saving a lot before doing major interactions with party members or before cutscenes. Text on the side of the screen will show whether a teammate approves or disapproves of the Inquisitor's choices and responses, and you might want to do a mulligan. I learned that the hard way. Sometimes you can't make anybody happy, though, so remember to do their special side quests, as these gain you a ton of brownie points. So, all right, guys. Go play this game. DragonAge Inquisition. It's one of my all-time favorites. The series is available right now on Game Pass through EA Play. Specifically, they have Game of the Year edition of DragonAge Inquisition. Mm-hmm. So you get all of the DLCs, all the add-ons, like the extra armor packs and stuff, all of it. You can get everything for it.
I don't know why they don't always put the Game of the Year editions on there.
I don't know. Because I would love to play the Game of the Year edition of Origins, because I have the hard copy of one of the DLCs, Awakening, but I've never played... I think there's two. Yeah, I didn't play, what was it? Return to Ostagar and some with Gollum, but I can't remember. I haven't been able to play those yet, so... Mm. And the DLCs for Dragon Age 2 are good, though. They're not really expensive right now in the store. I just bought them.
Cool. Well, thank you for that appreciation.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good screenshots.
All right.
Manson, that last slide had a hairy chest.
Huh? Oh, the dwarf, yeah.
I noticed him, yeah.
He's a dwarf. What do you expect?
All right. So, do we have an M&K this week?
Oh. You know we do.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's get us some good old hot far PC deals.
Let's do it.
Let me tell you what. A good gamer always has a good system to do it with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Xbox, PlayStation, love them. They're great. But a PC, a whole PC for just a little bit more than an Xbox.
Just a little bit.
Boom. $700. This is down from $1,350. It's a whole ass. It's a whole ass.
It's a whole ass desktop. Wait.
Whole ass desktop. Graphic
card,
small. Everything.
Yeah.
It's so small.
Well, the motherboard is like
that's the motherboard. Okay.
That's the motherboard.
Or is this?
That's
okay.
An MATX motherboard. But this is from Omen. It's HP. It is on Best Buy right now for $699.99. That's $700 for those people who don't believe in decimals. It comes with a RX 6600 XT. That's 8 gigs of GRAM for you. A whole 1 terabyte SSD, 16 gigabytes of regular RAM, 5600G. If you wanted to, you could buy this for $700. You could take out the graphics card, sell it, and still play games on it because the 5600G also has a built-in graphics card, graphics chip. So you could do that. And great little deal on Best Buy. And another deal on Best Buy, if you need a monitor, $100. 24-inch, $100.
That's
Wow.
nice.
Okay.
For
that.
It's a nice display picture.
That
Who picks that one?
Looky here.
Meow.
It's I/O ports. I think it only has. I don't know. It's taking a minute to load. So there's that. And for anyone who's looking for like Christmas presents or anything if they're in the chat, Leona. Who knows, man? Maybe you could get them like a keyboard, like with the brown keys. Brown because they have a better clack. You know, that's where it's at. You see the brown up there?
I see that up there.
Nice little brown clicky clacky right there.
See.
This is a smaller form. Doesn't have the whole keys on the right that you don't need. Who needs a numpad, right? You can just click, 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 clack, clack.
Only office people need a numpad.
Only office people need a numpad. I'm not in here putting in fucking receipts and ticket prices and everything. That's not me. or whoever would not need that function, if they don't need it.
Right.
Also, hi Scott, real quick.
Oh, hey man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Dr. Nick. I don't know who Dr. Nick is.
Yeah.
So those are our deals there.
Cool. Thank you. Tyler craning over the little banner.
Covers me up every time.
It does. It does. That's why I don't leave it up on that one. I leave it up for news. But
is just put me down there whenever that happens.
I've thought about that, but then to me, I feel like then people are just gonna see three people sitting here not moving their mouths, and then you'll still see the top of the mic, but I just feel like it'll still. I don't know. It's your segment, so you need.
You guys could bob your heads, do some noddings, like okay,
yeah. Mouth along like we know the words.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. If you know the words that are being said, then you're a fucking telepath because
you don't know the words.
I don't even know the words until they come out of my mouth. I don't even think before I say them.
That's me. Fall to the seat of your pants. Seat of your vocabulary.
Only way to do it.
Seat of your britches.
Only way to do it.
Somebody has found a bag behind me.
Oh, I know who that somebody is.
I was wondering.
I know who that somebody could be. Somebody likes wearing plastic bags.
Of course, and he won't come on camera.
Of course.
Get up here.
He's been
just
staring at us.
He has. He's giving one of his eyes slightly more close than the other, so he's going.
Sharon.
It's like, how dare you take my bag?
It's Sharon.
You trying to scoop him? Yeah, here he
there
comes.
It is.
There he is.
Scoop the pooper.
Oh,
look at them beans. Look at that bean spread right there.
Beans. I know what that does. Look at that baby. Girl, go. My favorite
kitty for the day.
He was active last week.
Hey, Will, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Glad to see you. Okay, so we are getting kind of towards the end, but we've got a little bit of time to kill. God,
I'm good at killing time.
We are pretty good at that.
We talked a little bit about games that we were playing. Is there anything new coming out that you guys are looking forward to? Audience and the screen? You were about to say that?
Thinking of something, and then you said it, and then I lost the thought.
I thought it was going to be nice. Like we had this moment.
It's not your fault. No.
You're like,
it's me. My brain is like, oh, you know that I know what she's going to say, and then it's like, oh yeah, this. Wait, what was it? My brain doesn't work properly, is what I'm trying to say.
That's fine. 2K23. All right, cool.
I'm also good at putting my foot in my mouth.
I haven't played a 2K game in. Have I played a 2K game?
I don't think I've played a 2K.
Yeah,
well, no,
2K23.
I have. Yeah,
kind of like 2K22 and 2K21 and 2K22.
I don't know which one I played. I would never be able to tell you which one I played, but I remember starting the career and like character team picking and thing like that. Getting both the new Pokemon games. I know somebody else who's getting them Pokemon games.
I'm gonna get at least one of them.
Shipbreak.
Huh?
Shipbreak.
Shipbreak. It's you take apart spaceships. in
That's
Okay.
space.
That sounds like
You got
something you'll really like.
like
That's cool.
That
cutters
sounds
and
pretty
stuff.
cool.
And then you got to be careful because some stuff is exploding, and you could die by like cutting into the wrong thing. You got to like scrap it, and get materials and stuff, and then you can
Okay.
get bigger ships to break down and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Lightfall for Destiny 2. Okay, listen, we've
Very
been talking
nice.
about Destiny 2. We might get that downloaded sooner rather than later.
Yeah, Avery's playing it too, apparently.
Yo,
Oh,
pirates.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, creating
They got
all
pirates.
Oh.
If it's
Cool.
based off a real life
Nice.
skill, you probably shouldn't do that. We'll be the
No.
worst team ever.
Unless it's a Nerf team, might stand a chance then.
I'm gonna run the point. I don't know.
No,
I don't know. If
I'll
that-
die quick.
I'm bad at running and I'm bad at pointing. Unless I'm pointing fingers at myself.
It's a
Being a
dastardly
loser.
combination. Hey, speaking of Nerf, this is not video game related, but it is related to all of us. All right. So,
Okay.
once upon a time, the DoubleXP crew was running some Nerf wars pretty regularly, and they were super fun.
We have a first
And-
Nerf alliance.
We do, and we're gonna bring it back. We got some people to talk to, some things to work out, but we are gonna bring it back one way or the other. And this is going out to all local viewers, all local listeners. Stay
Not
tuned for that.
international.
Stay
If you
tuned.
wanna,
For
Yeah,
Nerf
right.
wars.
He's just saying fuck you. That's what I
Yeah.
just heard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to drive or fly or walk or run down here from wherever else,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll
Do
take
that.
I mean, we
you.
can't
Sure.
pay for your ticket, but
No, but we
Yeah.
won't turn you away if you show up.
or you could pay for us to come to you. We could be a mobile Nerf unit.
A mobile Nerf unit.
That's
Right?
fun. That would be
right?
fun.
We'll
Nerf-
bring
Nerf
all
or
of
nothing.
the equipment you could need.
Mobile Squad XP.
Yeah, Nerf.
dig
There we go.
I dig it. So yeah, I wanted to just throw that out there real quick. We gonna do that. May not be this year because it's kind of already getting cold, and Nerf is
Listen,
kind
if
of
you're
an
not
outdoor
playing,
thing.
if you're not playing Nerf in 3 foot of snow, to where you lose every dart. Well, actually, you would find every dart because it lands on the snow, and it's bright orange.
Yeah, it's not
We
gonna
did that
go
before.
Because
I mean-
they would not
I've
sink
played.
under. I don't think.
I would almost rather do that than the blistering hot sun in the middle of
Oh,
July.
It's
Right?
so bad
Honestly-
when it's hot. Oh my god, it is.
Right? I mean, you have a lot of softer places to land, too. Like, if you want to dive, if you have to
Mhm.
dive
That's
under
true.
bullets.
No briars to
You
have
could
to run
use-
through.
Right?
The
Oh, my
snow as
God.
cover. Straight
Right?
just
up.
Just
You just
dive
crawl under the
right
snow
into a snowbank
and then pop up beside someone and bop, bop, bop.
with a little snow hat on top.
Some Looney Tune stuff. I dig it.
Listen, I
Let me
was
tell
climbing
you.
trees, diving under bushes and under fallen logs and trees. It was
Let me
a
tell you
mess.
something.
Snow would
about
be nicer.
hot weather and cold weather. With hot weather, you can only take so much off. But with cold
I
weather,
mean,
You can
always
layer
put
up more.
depends on your
off.
audience.
I mean, you can only never take so much off unless you're like,
Well, if the audience
stepping
are the
down and
bees
taking
and the
your skin
snakes,
off.
hell
I mean,
no.
depends on your audience.
I mean,
yeah,
you
just
know.
rip your skin off. Who needs it? Then the fats, the
Beef
muscles,
jerky.
get down to just the brain.
All right, you got some long range and short range Nerf weapons. Okay,
I still have to get me some that I'm not bumming off of other people, Tyler.
He keeps it on him. He keeps it on him.
Keep that thing on him.
Keep that thing on him.
bow and arrow too. Listen, the bow and arrows are fun, especially the one I can't remember which one we got that had like was it like the kind of rounded end dart that we had? It was at Tech. We were shooting it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That was
called,
some
like-
kind of bow. Yeah.
Yeah. Those things, you get hit with one of those and they hurt, man. Because it's
Yeah,
like
they do.
this big and it's flying pretty quick. It's yeah.
Okay, so Will, while you're here, I suppose it could be time.
Oh,
You almost don't sound
No.
excited. It must be a bad
Oh.
one.
No, I'm
Okay. Oh.
excited. I'm just joining in with y'all for a second. just because
okay.
I'm not
She's trying
actually
to
sad. I'm
sympathize with us
excited.
before she.
I'm trying. It's not working, but I'm trying.
She's trying to see it from our side.
I'm trying. I'm failing.
I appreciate
How
that.
sweet.
Yeah.
How nice.
All right. Well, let's just hop
How
on into
dare.
this week's pun of the week. If you just didn't say anything as I'm introducing it, that's what gets you every time. There's a pause, and then you're just like, I gotta fill the silence right the fuck now.
I think it's incapable. I don't think it knows how.
It's clear.
It knows
sorry.
not. Okay, why did the man quit his job at the donut factory?
Why did the man quit his job at the donut factory?
I don't know. He just fed up with the whole business, I guess. Tyler, let it out. Somebody let it out. Okay, fine, I guess. All right, listen. I went to the zoo, right? And they had a piece of toast in a cage, and the sign, I couldn't believe it. The sign said it was bred in captivity. I was like, wow.
Yes, animal one.
First one was a close one.
I'd like to report a crime.
The more I thought about it.
What crime have I committed? Carrying around a bomb ass sense of humor? Okay, arrest me.
Handcuffs.
I can't Damn it! Do you want me to tell him again?
No.
Now you have to cover a shift for them.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Mandatory.
Well, you know what? It's winding down time. It's about that time. But you know what? Hang on. Can we see something? Oh, no.
Shit, the kangaroos are back, aren't they? Bet you anything it's some damn kangaroos with that Starbucks crap again
I bet
showing
it's
up.
penguins this time, actually.
I don't know. Maybe it's did you say penguins or pangolins? Because I know the pangolins were thinking about coming for a visit. I don't know what she done to them, but the penguins.
You don't know what she did to the pangolins. We don't talk about that.
Like we don't talk about Bruno, right?
Saw, dude. Saw.
Chad!
Oh, wow, no way.
Saw,
It's actually Chad.
Chad, me right in the flesh, the dudely flesh. Saw, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
But you know what's really sad today? It's really sad. I really hate to say this, but my obese parrot died today. Mind you, it is a huge weight off my shoulders. Saw.
Oh God, you've accosted pun.
But you,
horrible. That is horrible.
Well, you know what? You know what? I hope that wasn't boiling water because it will be missed. I tell you.
That one got her. That's a good.
That was
Chad sliding into Tim. Chad don't know what dad he is today.
I noticed that, Chad. What's up with that?
I do believe Saw, dude, that we had up from last week. Hang on, you guys had up from last week. It's still applicable. Prayers. But you know what else? Why did the Scarecrow? Okay. This is a rad dad. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. Boom. Gee. There you go. The grand finale. I saw. I'm gonna go tee off on my neighbor's ass. And
enjoy, I suppose.
What's two, when you do yell, what's 2 + 2? 4.
Careful you don't get a hole in one.
Oh, Saw.
Hey, Chad, I tell you, that's a hoot. That's a one-man party.
Chad, yeah, he's always ready to go.
All right, guys. I'm so sorry. I swear I don't know what I was seeing, but it looked like a band of gypsies dancing in the air. I don't understand, but it's okay. It's fine. It might have just been a cloudburst, or what are those called?
I know what it was.
Terra. What's that? What is Tesseract? That's the one. Yeah.
I know what it was.
What was it?
I think Chad blew a massive cloud. And because he
Chad
was just here.
Chad was here. That's
you missed
smell
him.
I smelled bod from like a block away. It was intense. Okay, that makes total sense.
Yeah,
Was it the blue one, the ripped?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you know what? I think it kind of had some. I think just maybe put it all together and just a concoction.
I think he probably used like all of them together.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. He slipped into a southern accent for like half a second. I thought he was from like California, you know. So
that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know. He's probably just tired and worked all day and hasn't had good rest the last couple days, and you know.
I think Chad might be catfishing us.
That's oddly specific, but you're probably right.
I think we just need to pray for Chad. Let's pray for Chad.
Can we get the hashtag here?
In fact, have you seen didn't they come out with the industrial sized ones somewhat recently, or have those been out for a while?
Industrial,
yeah, like the
huge spray bottles. Yeah, no, those have been out for like. God, we saw one at Pomida when we were back in Wyoming. Do you remember that?
Oh my God. Okay, that's where
that thing was huge. Von Black is the only one out of those that I like. Ripped just kind of makes me. It's too much.
Yeah. All right. Oh my God, I almost forgot. I did forget, but I remembered in the nick of time.
Who's Nick?
I'm so sorry, Tyler. Why didn't you stop me at any point? I ran past your retro.
We'll save it. We were flowing.
Sure?
We got 3 minutes.
Yeah. Sure?
I'm sure. Listen, we were flowing super well.
Yeah.
We do well when we just flow. So I didn't want to interrupt.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
Listen. I blame Chad.
Let's blame Chad. Okay, there we go. We'll blame Chad.
I forgot to get resources. I don't care, y'all. It was just on the internet. Google our news. You'll find it.
Yeah, like go to IGN, Reddit.
And the waypoint.
I have no. I think the first one from Tesla. Not the first one. The Tesla one was like electric, with a C. Well, that is how you spell electric. No, CK. That's what it was. It was spelled weird. I was like, wait a second. That is how you spell electric?
Electric, you know, with the E?
No,
there's an L in there somewhere, maybe?
Somewhere.
Yeah, it's that one. It's that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So music recommendations. All right. I picked this one. I just moved it along. It's been a month or however fucking long it's been. I tell you, I can't skip this song when it comes on, and it's a good one. Oldie but a goodie. Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie Tyler.
Yes.
That is a good one. Good choice.
I always gotta turn around
every now and then. Will of the People by Muse is mine.
Okay.
Is that a new Muse song? Because I heard them. I wonder if that's what I heard at the gym yesterday morning, because it was definitely Muse, but I didn't recognize it. So
maybe I must have. I think I got that one.
Is it ba 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 ba? It's not like that.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, it's so catchy.
I'm not sure if I have a recommendation, or maybe it's Wonderwall. No, that was a joke. My actual one is Seabat by Hudson Mohawk.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That's the letter C, then the word bat, but squished together.
Okay, looking it up right now.
Anyone in the know knows about this song. There's a funny Reddit story about it.
Okay. In the know. So you're saying we're just not in the know.
Oh, you're not in the know. You're not in the know.
I'm never in the know.
Do you want to be in the know?
Yeah.
Give you a little. So
FBS.
Like, I know. I was waiting for everybody else to see that.
Okay. All
I wonder
righty
if that's on Apple Music.
Probably,
it is.
to be honest with you. Yeah. Apple
Okay.
Music's got some surprising things. I'm going to go with Bright Lights, Dull Nights by Lost Outrider. Really quick.
Did you give up on your game?
Yes, I did.
It's probably in a game somewhere.
I don't know.
Bright Lights.
Might be.
What?
You never know.
Bright Lights, Dull Nights by Lost Outrider.
Die for You by Boom Boom Satellites.
Boom Boom Satellites.
Does anyone want to know what FBS stands for?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fucking bash it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a guess.
that's a
maybe?
really good guess. I bet you that's right. I
Black
mean, I don't
Flag,
know, but
Wild in the Streets.
sounds about right.
What does FBS stand for, Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know without Googling it.
What?
But sizzle.
It's a first.
Fucked
bug.
by Satan. There we
Wow.
go. I'm pretty sure everyone knew what the first word was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Wow, it's not the fill in the blank I would have guessed.
That's not the one they handed out at church camp.
Not really.
Mike, I will say, if you're fucked by Satan, your fuck butt does sizzle.
Mike wasn't wrong in a way.
He
Yeah.
wasn't.
No?
He was not.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess that's it for this week's episode. Thank you guys for all those wonderful songs. I've got
Right.
them added. We'll be giving them a listen to. whenever
And
I think
Tracy,
about it.
thank you for giving us these reactions. Priceless
Yes.
reactions.
Yeah.
Also-
yeah.
Google CBAT Reddit. Just whenever you get a chance.
Be careful when you Google it. You never know with old laughing.
It's just
hat.
hilarious.
It's
Uh-huh.
not that bad.
yeah, I know.
Not
Like
that bad.
you gotta
Okay. Is this something that DoubleXP should not endorse before we finish this episode?
It's just a dude's. It's just a song that was on a dude's playlist. His
Okay.
playlist. You have to listen to the song and
That's
read the story.
vaguest. Okay.
Do you want to know?
All right.
I can go ahead and tell you. This dude had for 2 years played this song while having stuff with his girlfriend.
Stuff. So hamburgers.
And he got
Okay.
into the rhythm because of this song. And for 2 years. And she eventually told him that she absolutely fucking hates the song.
Mhm. As one would.
As one would. You just got to listen to the song. It's fucking great.
Okay.
And then he was like, okay, I'll stop playing it. But then he would like play it in his head, and she recognized the beats. He posted this on Reddit, and he used his real name. Why? I don't know.
Oh
Wow.
God.
She found out, and they're no longer together.
Oh
Wow.
my.
You need to
Wow.
listen to the song to understand whatever rhythms they were going through. It's great.
Yeah. What is
Yeah,
it with you and
let me-
sexualized songs? I don't know, Jeremy.
It's
I'm hilarious. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm sexy.
What
That's
is
what
it? What is it
You're
called
sexy
again?
and you know it.
CBAT. The letter C in the word bat, and it's just
CBAT.
CBAT. No
Okay.
space.
All right, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I must
Okay.
go. Lovely
Same.
week. Thank you guys for hanging out with
DoubleXP.
us. Much
Yeah, thank
appreciate.
you.
Yes, make
Thank
sure
you.
you have a week where it's DoubleXP. You got ahead of me there, ma'am.
What? I'm sorry. Listen, I'm already back in Dreamlight
She's
Valley,
already
I think.
signing
I'm
off.
done. Yeah.
So
I'm
does that
already going. I'm sorry.
if she's ahead of you, does that make it a bust?
Not bad. Not
Yeah,
bad.
not bad. I
Mhm.
forgot that we
Almost
didn't
smile.
weren't doing that ending thing anymore, so we'll just have to run the screen. So everyone just get really quiet and lots of love.
Bye.
We'll see y'all next week for episode 7.
Peace.
I had to think
Part
about it. We've been on 6 for so long.
Right?
But all right, yes, make sure you have a week where DoubleXP play some games, love your friends and family and your pets, and
Take care of
Food.
yourself.
Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.